Speaking of football, they call it the blackout game, an entire night of high school football dedicated to the memory of a lost classmate and learning from his tragic death.
24-Hour News 8's Tom Hillen joins us now. And Tom, Kennewick Hills took on Muskegon tonight, and it was all in honor of Jacob Freibler. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Just being there, you could see that everyone was so engaged in this, and the cause absolutely touching as well. Family of Jacob Freibler has taken his tragic death and used it to raise awareness about the dangers of texting while driving, hoping to prevent another family from feeling the same pain they've had to deal with since his death. On June 18th, Jacob Freibler was behind the wheel of his car when he crossed the center line on 8th Avenue near Marne and hit another driver head-on. Jacob died at the scene. On his lap, police found his cell phone. He had been texting at the time of the crash.
It was just 4 words, and it was enough to get him distracted and go across the center line and hit another car head-on.
The very next day, hours after learning of his son's death, Jacob's father stood on his front lawn holding his picture, warning people of the dangers of texting while driving.
Put the phone down. It can wait. If you need to use the phone, pull over.
At tonight's Kennewick Hills football game, Jacob's family was selling t-shirts, wristbands, and stickers, raising money for a scholarship in Jacob's name.
I never realized how many people actually text and drive until after he died.
A message brought about by a tragedy, now changing the way many live their lives.
For any of my friends that I am in the car with, I tell them, and if they try to text, I tell them to put their phone away, because I will get out of the car if you're going to text and drive, because I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not going to risk my life because you want to do something ridiculous.
There was a moment of silence before tonight's game in honor of Jacob, and the family was also out there for the coin toss as well. And if you want more information about that scholarship, if you want to donate to it, we are working to get how you can do that inside our story at woodtv.com right now.
Well, hopefully the message got clear to so many people not to text and drive.
Absolutely.
Because it is true, when that student even said that she learned more about people texting and driving since this happened.
Yeah, and the parents have to take heart in that because they're working so hard.
Well, I did ask him if it's difficult for him to talk about this, given, he lost his son. He said, talking about it is sometimes the easiest part. It's when you get home. He says reality tends to set in then, and that's when it still is very painful.
Certainly.
I can imagine.
Tom Hillen, thank you.